Do you want to know whether your father had enemies at the winery? He had some ill-wishers, that's true. You see, Mikhail was quite a character. Such men are either loved or hated, no gray areas. Then again, he had always been a staunch advocate of iron discipline. He didn't fool around.
Yes, I remember. He used to be harsh on me too.
Some ancient tribe, I don't recall which one, sorry, history's not my forte, had an unbreakable rule. When they chose their leader, they counted how many enemies he had. If everyone loved him, he wasn't a strong character, not a leader. There. You weren't often a visitor at the winery. Our competitors pressured us. Your father used to make wine following tradition, strictly canon, no powder-based mixtures. We were never in a hurry to sell our product. We always gave our cognacs enough time to age properly. And we were the only ones who did this in the whole area. But anyway, I place my bet on that serpent that's nesting in your mother's lair. I really think we should dig in that direction.
Yes?
Don't you want to talk to me at all?
No, it's not that. This is a bad time, Zhenya.
Your fiancée?
Yes. She's oblivious to everything.
Don't be angry. So you want to go to Paris with her?
Well, there's Paris and her father, who's an oligarch.
You don't say.
No, Pavel, that's not why I'm doing it.
I wasn't thinking that. I know it's hard to be on your own in Moscow. You need a partner by your side.
Well, yes, exactly. Then again, we've been together for a long time, and she wants to get married already.
What about you?
Well, yeah, sure, I wanted to. There's just too much going on right now.
Yeah. All right. Let's drink to our beloved Mikhail, whose memory we cherish.
Why do you seem so nervous? He's not coming. He said so himself.
I'm not nervous at all, but I think you are. You can't sleep. You're drowning in liters of champagne. You've raised him to be rude. What if your son comes at night and slits my throat? Does he know anything about the will?
I guess not. He's frustrated with our relationship, but he didn't ask anything about the will.
Listen to me. He's not 5 years old. He knows very well that you're sleeping with me. And that's quite a disgusting thing for a son to find out, that his mother sleeps around.
Will you shut up? I hate it when you make such cynical jokes.
Okay. I'm leaving then. See ya.
Sergey, come on, wait. Please don't, you hear me? Would you like me to apologize? Please don't go, I'm begging you. Please don't go, you hear me? I'm scared, I'm begging you, please stay.
You're scared? How come? Does Mikhail come to you in your dreams? Or does your conscience bother you?
How dare you, you're evil! After all we've done...
I dare. I can do anything. I'm so tired of you. I'm tired of you mixing tranquilizers with alcohol. I can't even have a normal conversation. So please, let's go inside. You promised to help me find that folder in his study. I really need it, you understand?
I can't. I won't go inside.
Let's
I don't
go.
want to.
Do as you're told, Ella. Just do what I ask of you. Come on, let's go. Don't just sit there.
The will was already in my name. He didn't lie to me.
And?
Yes, that's all I wanted you to know, and I also want you to answer me honestly.
Excellent.
Will you agree to marry me now?
Please, let's go to the study.
Sergey, I'm begging you, please don't you dare leave me now. You see, I can't be anything else. I can only be your wife. I've
Ella.
never loved anyone like I love you. Please listen to me.
That's enough. Let's go inside. I need those documents. Do you hear me or not?
Sergey, you're going to marry me, right?
You and I can just talk about this tomorrow. But now let's go to the house, and you'll give me the documents I need.
Please don't leave me alone. Please don't leave me
Pogodin's
alone.
documents
I beg
now.
you. I'm begging you. Please don't leave me. When I saw you for the first time, I realized that I would never.
Come on, I
ever-
said cut it out already! I hate all this drama with you! Isn't it obvious I hate it?
Sergei! Sergei! Sergei!
All right. I have to go. Ekaterina is waiting for me at home. She's stricter than the harshest wife. Do you remember my daughter?
Of course I do, Pavel. Isn't she mad at me?
Why should she be? You were just having some fun. You indulged a bit and went your separate ways. But please, don't tell her at once that you're getting married.
I won't.
Where will you spend the night? I understand that you're not going home.
At the hotel.
But why? Don't you have any friends here?
I don't really need any friends. I like dealing with my problems on my own.
You're so independent.
Pavel, I'll drop by the winery tomorrow, all right? Since Father's office is not sealed, I'd like to look at his computer, files.
Of course. Come over, no problem. All right. I have to go. I'll see you.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a nice night.
Yeah. See you. Right. How much do I owe you?
Look up, and then you'll see.
What do you mean?
Don't you recognize me?
Wait, Oleg? Gusev?
Yes, it's me. You wouldn't know me without the badge.
Hey, of course I would.
Oh, come on, forget it. I only approached you because I heard about your father. We haven't seen each other for at least 5 years now. We may not meet for another 50.
Let's catch up.
No, I don't chat with my clients.
My father was murdered.
Mikhail Pogodin.
Yes.
My parents died 3 years ago. The docks. Want to go? We used to go there when we were kids, remember?
All right, let's go.
Okay, let me change first.
Do you still remember how you saved me from drowning when we were in 5th grade, huh?
No big deal. You couldn't swim, that's all. Anyone would do the same.
Well, after that incident, I joined a swimming class and became the top swimmer.
Yes,
And I got all those medals, remember?
I do. And right after, you spat on me.
What do you mean, spat?
Literally. I came to you and said, let's go open the season, Victor. And then you said, get away from me.
Come on, Oleg, were those my exact words?
Yes, they were. So I walked away. I have my pride.
Listen, Oleg, you see, I just had so much going on back then. Plus, I was into chess, went to swimming class, and then took driving lessons.
Ooh,
I didn't mean it.
driving lessons. Back then, your dad had given you a car.
So what?
Nothing. You were born into a wealthy family, and I was a swamp ghoul. Why would you open the season with me?
You're making that up. I never thought that way.
You didn't. Someone else did. I remember how Pechonkin came up to you and said, why are you friends with Oleg? And you started to hang out with him.
That never happened.
It did.
I'm telling you, I couldn't have done that. Got it?
Yeah, you could. Your words were piss off, loser.
You know I would never say that. Stop it.
But you did say it.
Apologize now.
I won't apologize for telling the truth. You were afraid to be different from the rest.
I said shut up already.
It was silly of me to remember the old times. Fine. See you around.
Oleg, hold on. We clearly got off on the wrong foot. We're not strangers to each other. We shared a collection of matchboxes in the 3rd grade and burned them all together, remember? And in the 4th grade, we both had a crush on Lyudmila Semyonova, and we decided to walk away so we don't fight over her. Remember that?
I remember.
I'm just in a really dark place right now, and I need some help. My dad was killed, and my mom has a lover. I have nowhere else to go.
All right, stay at my place for a while. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're here. Come on in. You see? I still live at the old place.
I see you're still dreaming about the sea. The sailor shirt.
Of course, I've wanted to be a sailor all my life.
Why aren't you at sea then?
Well, you see, there was this thing right there. After class, I enrolled at a nautical school, and then we started to go to sea, but I couldn't. I got seasick. So it's pretty tragic. A dream that never came true.
I feel you, Oleg.
It's okay. Take this blanket. Go inside. I'll finish some chores and camp outside. I like sleeping outdoors until it gets too cold.
Hey, Oleg. I think I'd also like to spend the night here. I'm serious, okay?
All right, you can have the couch. I have a fold-up cot. Victor, you can stay here as long as you like.
Thank
the loo
you.
is outside. You shower in the summer. Otherwise, you wash yourself in the tub.
The tub is fine, no problem.
Now you'll run to a hotel.
Why would you think that? I'm not running.
Your father liked visiting us. He respected my parents. All right, I'll get the fold-up cot. Help yourself. I'll be right back. To us! Okay, come on! Gotcha! Huh? Huh?
Look at this guy. Way to go.
Uncle Mikhail got the moves.
All right, that's enough!
Bravo!
Well, Mikhail, you're really something.
Yeah, I served in the Navy, son. I had some real moves back then. Now it's different. They gave me 3 paid leaves. That's the kind of dad you have. And then I came back from the Navy, and Uncle Sergey and I started to get the factory going. And then, back in 1985, they ran it into the ground. Remember? The party had this policy. They put a partial ban on alcohol.
Yes.
And we saved the chief process engineer from
Yes,
the nukes
Vasily
from
Ivanov.
hanging
Oh,
himself.
yeah.
Oh, yes, he was a good man. Do you remember there was this reporter who
Yes,
came from
yes.
Moscow? A sneaky little rascal who said, "How did you refurbish the factory?" I panicked when I heard that. Oh my goodness, we are doomed. That was the first time I pulled the wool over anyone's eyes. I escorted her past the wine shop, remember? Straight to the line selling juices. She was happy, wrote an article saying that the factory team promoted an alcohol-free life. By shifting from wine to juice, we only survived thanks to her stupidity and lack of attention.
Well, Mikhail, here's to you.
Yes.
Cheers.
Hold on a second, just wait.
It's
You want to
about
know something? I want to offer a toast to our children. Fellas, live long lives, very long lives, and continue what we started. Something like that. To us! Hooray! I will.
Dad, please don't do this.
Just hold on. Why shouldn't I do this?
Dad, it's embarrassing.
What's embarrassing?
I was surprised myself.
Dad, well, Mom would tell us that you always embarrass us whenever we go out.
You be a good boy, okay? I hope you're doing well in school too, my son. Study hard.
Mom told you that?
I love the music. Oh,
Well, if Mom said so,
well, doesn't he?
she must be right.
You should play more music at home, right?
Your mother is always right.
What do you think? Son?
Thanks a lot.
I want a shot of something.
Here you go. 1 minute. Here you go.
Well, that's not bad.
Excuse me?
What's with the long face?
Listen, I don't need to hear your pickup lines. You got that? Another one. Can I have another shot?
Here.
Mom, why are you getting drunk?
I'm not your mom. Shut up and get lost.
Fine then, I'll call you sister.
Listen, boy, don't mess with me. I'm depressed, all right? Another one.
Why, what happened to you?
I was dumped. I did everything for him. I gave him everything. I loved him and he dumped me. Do you have any idea who I am? Now, do you know who I am? Do you know who my dad is? Forget it.
I do. Come on, let's dance. Come on, come on,
No,
come on.
I don't want to.
Come on.
I don't want to.
Come on.
Dad, why don't you come to bed?
I will, Ekaterina. I'll head in soon.
I just prepared some fresh soup for you. Do you want some?
Actually, I grabbed a bite earlier with Viktor Pogodin, but a bowl of homemade soup won't do me any harm, and a small one is all I need.
Oh, Dad. Please don't be angry. You see, I think I must have put a lot of salt.
They say that means you're in love. Are you in love, huh?
I wish I were. I was working on something and was preparing this report, and all of a sudden...
It's a pity you haven't fallen in love. I like to have a few grandchildren. Your mother won't see any, but I could babysit them. Ekaterina, tell me, did anything happen with Viktor?
Nothing, really. Just a summer fling. It's nothing for you to worry about, Dad.
Oh, I see. And overall, how's it going with your love life, huh? You're now a grown woman, a real beauty. It's just strange. You spend your days reading books. You're too old-fashioned, Ekaterina. That's why no one is dating you.
Dad, listen, my private life is private, so everyone should just stay out of it. And if you want to know, I get a basket of flowers every other day.
No kidding. Who sends them?
I don't know, I never ask. A courier brings them. I'm absolutely not interested. More so, I don't like roses, you know that. Come inside and eat.
Who would be calling you?
1 second, darling. Hello, what do you want now?
Sergey, darling. Please don't hang up, I'm begging you.
Listen, people are supposed to be sleeping now. You're interrupting my sleep, you know?
Sergey, I thought it over. You know, when I finally receive the inheritance, you and I will sell this house. We will sell that wine factory as well as the vineyards.
Blah,
There's
blah,
a lot
blah.
of money, Sergey, quite a huge amount. And the two of us could move to Italy and enjoy living our lives. You do want to go to Italy, don't you, Sergey? I know that you love Italy. It's all so sunny there, practically the same as here. But the sun there is beautiful. And the people are wonderful.
Yes.
Did you hear me? Sergey? Sergey, why aren't you saying anything? Can you hear me, Sergey?
Uh-huh.
You have someone there?
Listen, take your sedative and go to bed. Don't bother me anymore. You understand?
Is there a woman there? Why do I have a feeling you're not alone?
That's enough. Good night, Ella.
Sergey...
Pain in the ass.
Hey, get up!
Why so early?
Get your crap together and get out of here now. If you try anything funny, I'll call security.
Why not call the police too?
I don't want to listen nor look at you. Will you just hurry up?
I will. If you're gentle with me. Was there something you didn't like?
I didn't like everything. You, this town, and myself. I'm gonna fly to him now. Right this minute. Today.
Who are you talking about? And where are you going? You have to sort out your life first, my dear. Longing to be with a man who doesn't care one bit about you? Well, that certainly is a womanly thing.
Shut up, will you? Get out of here right now! You're not worth his little finger, you know? If I ever see or hear from you again, I'll kill you, you hear me?
Good luck.
We have to make sure to get the shipment ready by today.
Okay. I got it.
Right here, you'll see the wood we use to age our wine.
Wow.
I hope you're ready to master all the mysteries revolving around winemaking. When you were much younger, you absolutely hated this place.
Pavel, could you show me my dad's office, please?
Oh, all right. Let's go. That's your dad's correspondence with Vashurkin, the owner of the winery in the next town.
What's it all about?
I think they're talking about the Three Queens.
What's that supposed to mean?
Read it yourself. It's all explained clearly there.
Pavel, can I copy it to a flash drive real quick?
Yes, of course.
Okay, here goes.
Good afternoon, Pavel Ivanov. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Pavel, I don't get it. Why is there a stranger in the deceased's office?
What stranger? This is Viktor Pogodin. Don't you remember him?
Young man, will you please leave the room right now? The area's been sealed.
Can I please talk to Detective Yuri Litvinov?
You see, Detective Litvinov submitted his letter of resignation today. He said he had some urgent health issues.
Wait, what do you mean by he had some health issues? Did they just let him go that easily?
Of course. Unemployment is raging in this city. There are 3 candidates ready to take his place.
All right, do you think you could give me his personal phone number then?
No, but of course I cannot do that. I cannot go against police protocol.
All right, then tell me who will be handling my father's case now?
Nobody. The case is closed.
What do you mean it's closed?
What do I mean? It was ruled a suicide. Yeah?
What?
We found a suicide note from Mikhail Pogodin, which means it was a suicide. Move on and accept it, my boy.
What nonsense is that? It can't be true, you hear me? Show me that note you mentioned. Huh? Come on, show me that suicide note.
Victor.
Why don't you lower your voice, young man? You can scream all you want in another office.
Yes, yes.
Let's go.
All right, I'll go. All right.
You have every right
I'll
to.
find Litvinov myself.
Good luck.
Let's check everything one more time. Okay.
She keeps calling.
You scare the hell out of me.
She woke me up. She wants to sell everything and go to Italy. With me, of course. I need this like I need a hole in the head. Listen, Uncle, I only did this out of respect because our families are close. But even if that's the case, that won't make me spend my entire life with her, much less in a foreign country.
Look at you. We got ourselves a patriot.
Stop making fun of me. Stop it. She'll sell you everything. And I think she'll sell it real cheap because she knows nothing at all about real estate and manufacturing. And she loves me too much that it scares me. I think it'll be over in 6 months. Or how long does it take to claim the inheritance?
There, the inheritance. What about the boy? Won't he mind losing his entire fortune? We need to find out what he's up to.
I have enough on my plate, but I do know they had a falling out. He's not staying at home. I don't want to hear or know anything else about him.
Oh, but you should. You'd better know his intentions, all his motives. I need a clear field of vision and not this prolonged partisan war, understand? So off you go now. Go and get me all the intel I need. He needs to be disarmed once and for all. Or better yet, just send him back to Moscow.
He saw me at Ella's.
So what?
I think he may have found out about our relationship. You know, it's such a blow to a young man's pride. If I learned that my mother was sleeping with a man only 7 years older than I am, I don't know, it would put more distance between us at least.
My goodness, you're such an idiot. How could you allow him to find out everything when you're just starting?
Who, me?
Well, but who else?
She kept me on a short leash even on the day of Pogodin's funeral. And the town spreading rumors about our affair. I couldn't care less, but it must be tough on him.
Well, people gossiping is a given. But the fact that he saw it with his very own eyes is something else, so here's the deal. Sergei, you have to be more careful. Don't come to me anymore. Yes, no more dilly-dallying. Don't ask for anything until you know what Pogodin Jr. is up to and what to expect from him. Now go! Stop fooling around.
Oh,
go!
God, I'm so fed up with all this, Uncle. Listen. I'm in love.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My goodness, what a beautiful basket. Is it for her again?
Yes, this is for Miss Ekaterina. Please accept and sign the form.
Goodness. I guess your secret admirer must be quite a wealthy man. These roses are just exquisite. Do you happen to know how much a bouquet like this costs?
Don't ask, don't tell, and all will be well. I just need her signature and I'll be out of here.
What wonderful flowers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Aren't you just a little bit curious who your secret Casanova is?
No. As usual, you can have them for yourself.
Thank you so much.
No
1,
problem.
2, 3, 4. They're for Grandma's anniversary.
You say you're in love? But you're incapable of true love.
What?
Yes. You know what, my dear nephew? Go be a force for good. Do something nice for your uncle. Go, don't make your uncle sad while I'm asking nicely.
I feel sad despite knowing I love you. I know that the crows above you shall not spare your beauty and destroy...
Are you reciting poetry? And not from a book, but by heart? How can that be when you can barely read?
You're a bully, Uncle. For each exciting day, you carry me away.
Yes, hello?
Hi there. Do you care whether I'm cheating? Maybe I've got a man here in my home.
No, Zhenya, all I care about right now is my father.
Victor, please don't be an idiot. Do you think that I'll wait for you forever?
Sorry, but I think your timing's wrong again, Zhenya. Try not to bother me anymore, alright?
Victor, I'm going there to see you. I've decided already.
Zhenya, your decision is not enough. Stop being capricious, okay? I've been indulging your every whim, but I won't do that anymore. Don't come here, especially since my mother won't see you.
You're making up things about your mother. There's something that you're not telling me. How could you have forgotten everything we've been through when you've only been gone for a few days? Do you think I like having to explain all this to my parents? I also have my pride, you know.
Zhenya, give me another week. I'll call you myself and tell you what to do.
Victor, are you being honest with me?
Viktor! Here. Litvinov's phone number. Well, it doesn't look like he wanted an explanation that concerns his daughter. It seems to me that he was really scared. Well, I'm off to the winery. Some complications have come up.
Okay, thanks,
Bye.
Pavel.
Well, I did everything that had to be done. That is, with respect to you. So now we only have to deal with your son, Viktor.
I don't know where he is. After his father's funeral, he never showed up in this house. Perhaps he already left for Moscow. He has a girlfriend who's almost a fiancé. My son has a grudge against me for something. I don't know.
My apologies, but that doesn't concern the matter at hand. In any case, I should have a meeting with him.
Do you think I should notify him about my decision to sell all the properties?
No, not in the least, no. However, you must officially claim the inheritance. Only in that case will you have the right to dispose of your properties at your sole discretion. The house is yours, Ella Pogodin. And your son will inherit the apartment where Mr. Pogodin was found when he died. And a modest amount of money for him. That's all.
Money? How much?
I can't disclose that information.
And the company shares?
No. The winery is yours. Ella Pogodin, you are the sole inheritor of that.
What will happen to us now?
That's right, you can't do this to us!
We'll try to do everything in our power to maintain the smooth flow of our operation. The busy season has already started and we can't stop in the middle of harvesting grapes.
Not know how to run the place.
Will the widow make us all beggars?
It's a
Everybody
death
knows the
sentence.
story of the three queens.
That's right. What about us?
There
huh?
it is, our death sentence. Ella will sell us to Vashurkin, lock, stock, and barrel. I'm sure of it.
Hold on a sec. Come to your senses.
How can they do
Mikhail
that to us?
Pogodin would go crazy if he could hear what you're saying.
Will you pay us our wages? You're just wasting our time. What will happen now? There will be no wages. I'm telling you, no, nothing.
will happen to us
There's nothing
now?
to look forward to.
what do you
We have
expect
to
us
get
to do
out of
here?
here.
Going to do?
It's time to leave and move on, people.
Somebody
Come
has to
on.
do
We have to
something.
realize
Tell
the
us
truth.
where. Answer us.
Let's
make a decision right now.
Here.
Exactly.
We gotta do
That's
something.
right.
Fresh flowers. Fresh flowers for you. Come get your fresh flowers here. Come
Good
on.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Oh, look at all these fresh roses for a beautiful girl.
No, thank you. The girl doesn't like roses.
Oh, that's weird.
Can I have these ones?
One bunch of these?
I'll take the whole lot.
With great pleasure. Right. Hold on a second.
Here you
Here
are.
you go, here you go. Uh-huh. Young man, wait a minute.
the
You
change.
forgot your change. Here. Okay, thank you.
Hi there.
Hello.
Well, this is... this is for you.
Thank you.
That's if you... remember me, of course.
Of course I do. Yes, Father said you haven't left town yet. You've changed. You've grown up. Such an adult now. Oh, silly me. I'm sorry, my condolences. I'm really very sorry.
Hey, listen. Why don't we take a walk?
Hi there, you two.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Girls, I'll be right back. Maybe in half an hour, all right?
Go, go, go. Go now. I see you like daisies instead of roses.
I do, actually. Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
I don't even know where to begin. You're so beautiful now, so grown up.
Please don't. I don't like compliments. Just relax and pretend that nothing ever happened between us. And don't worry, I told my dad that we're just friends. After all, one night of intimacy doesn't mean anything.
Hey, Katerina, why are you like this? I didn't call him the right simply because it's harder for men to do those things. And besides, I swore to myself that I'd forget this town forever. I didn't want it to be a part of my life again. But it is. Like ghosts from the past. By the way, I saw Oleg Gusev, remember? We
Yes.
studied together. I'm staying at his place. And my mom? Well, Mom got over the ordeal real quick.
Please don't, I know.
And you, Katya? Did you ever think about me?
Why do you want to know, Victor? The answer is completely uninteresting. You'd be really bored.
Katya, please forgive me. I'm sorry.
Father said that you had a fiancé.
Well, that was pretty quick of him, really. And to be honest, I was too. I'm not sure, I just didn't want to talk about her, Katya. I wanted to talk about my father and say that I'll be staying here for now.
What about your studies? What about your girlfriend?
That's rubbish, they can wait. I decided that until I figure things out, I won't go anywhere. Nobody wants to investigate his death. They keep lying about it being a suicide. They refuse to show me his suicide note. The detective who was handling this case suddenly submits his resignation and disappears. Can you imagine? Something is off. They're all just lying about it, you know? I, however, want to get to the truth. Will you help me?
Yes, of course. You know you can count on me, right?
Thank you.
You'll enjoy all the beautiful sceneries of the town of Chernomorsk.
To Italy.
To our Italy.
Oh. Your dead husband had been producing an excellent product. Yes.
Not now, please. It really doesn't matter now.
All right, so let's discuss something relevant. Where's your son right now?
You can't help it. You always try to destroy my mood. Haven't you had enough of fighting?
I don't want to fight with him. I want to make peace. Yes, we have nothing to fight about.
Well, you know, if that happens, that will make me the happiest woman on earth. If we find a common ground and all become good friends.
He's your son after all. We need to bring him back home.
You're so very thoughtful.
Really?
Yes, you're so sensitive.
Really?
You're so caring and so understanding.
Here.
Thanks, Katya.
You're welcome.
I was in such a hurry, I didn't bring anything. Oh? That's perfect. That'll do for now. Then we'll see.
Well, yeah, were you going to buy a computer, then use it for a few days?
Hey, Katerina, what do you mean a few days? A few days won't do the trick. If you want an investigation, it will take more than 3 days. More than a week.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, the Three Queens. Sounds like a mystery.
What mystery? My dad told me it was a grape variety that was destroyed. And that your dad must have revived it. How did he do it?
We'll find out soon.
All right, do your research and I'll cook some potatoes while you work. Oleg, do you have potatoes?
Hey, Katerina, there must be some in the cellar.
And oil?
Check around the house. I don't know. I'm bad with that kind of kitchen stuff.
I can see that.
Open this
You're
one.
quite hopeless.
Right. It says something about Vashurkin. I remember. Pavel spoke about him. He's a wine factory owner from the next town. Vashurkin asks for the address of an old man. Gotcha. Read this. Vashurkin is threatening my dad. Dad says he's fairly certain that soon the new wine will be on the tables of around half of the town. I can't figure it out.
Please take a look at this bracelet as well.
Excellent, excellent. What a marvelous cut, huh? I haven't seen this in a while.
And how much will this cost?
I'll write it down. Here's a reasonable amount for you. Please check if this is satisfactory, Mrs. Pogodin, bearing in mind that you'll soon buy this piece back.
That's unlikely. I need that money right now.
Forgive me, Mrs. Pogodin, but this is a small town, and everyone knows that you're not exactly poor.
You're outrageously tactless. Listen, I really need quite a lot of money, and I'm still waiting for my inheritance. You've got a figure you're going to give me for it?
Yes. Yes. I'll write it down.
So what, darling?
Here you are.
Are you done?
Yes.
Hello.
1, 2, 3. Here it is. Please count the money before you leave.
No need. What nonsense. I've known you for so long.
Darling, why not? Why don't you want to count it?
Would you like some coffee, Mrs. Pogodin?
No, thank you. You know I've trained myself not to drink coffee during the day. Only 1 cup in the morning.
No, that's right. Years go by and we're not getting younger.
Thanks, old man. Everything's good like a bank.
All quality and no fraud.
That's my man.
It's a pity. It's a pity, Mrs. Pogodin. Those are some exquisite diamonds. You would look absolutely stunning when you wear them.
No need to tease me. I already have too many regrets. Have a nice day.
You too.
Have a nice day.
Be careful. Ella, dear, you can't be so impractical. How can you fail to count the money?
All done. Here, I fried some potatoes with onions.
No way.
There. If we had mushrooms, it would be tastier.
Listen, Ekaterina. Is Vashurkin a jerk?
He's not from around here, and he's not a wine connoisseur. He's quick with making money out of nothing. Mikhail Pogodin never really liked him. You know your father had no gray areas. It was either black or white, love or hate. With Vashurkin, they got off on the wrong foot from the get-go.
Thank you.
Come on. Could Vashurkin have done it? It seems Pogodin and his factory were a thorn in Vashurkin's side. Victor just read the emails and there were direct threats in there. Why would the police overlook it?
Because they're saying that they found a suicide note allegedly written by my father. Although I'm certain that it's fake.
I know a girl named Maria. She also works at a museum. Her father is an expert. Do you remember Augustus? He's that funny, ridiculous man. Let's ask him. He'll check if it's fake or not.
I also have an idea.
What's that?
The season will soon be over, and our cafe will be closing down. I could take a part-time job with Vashurkin as a laborer or something.
Are you out of your mind?
Why not?
It's a 2-hour commute.
So what?
Can you just pack and go?
Well, yeah. To find the truth, I can go the distance.
Are you serious?
Sure.
Well, thanks for that.
Forget about
Thanks
it,
a lot.
man. You're out of touch in Moscow. Just thank a friend for helping you out. These are tasty potatoes.
Yes, they are.
As you can see, I make the best fried potatoes in the whole town. Can your girlfriend make fried potatoes, Victor?
No, she doesn't have that skill set.
What a sad girlfriend.
I wouldn't call her that. She's fussy, but very stylish.
When they say a girl is stylish, that's a nice way of saying she's ugly.
She looks pretty okay. Yeah. Anyway, enough about her. So here's the thing. I'm not going to Paris, nor to Moscow. I'll stay here for as long as it takes. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. It doesn't matter.
Maria was eager to help. She called her dad immediately and arranged for us to meet with him.
Excellent. Where will he be waiting for us?
Here, on the embankment. He's coming soon. Listen, didn't I tell you that Augustus is the spitting image of Hans Andersen? He's as
Really?
funny and witty as the writer. He divorced Maria's mother long ago and lives by himself. Maria visits him, cooks his meals for him. He can't survive on his own. But he's honest, though. He would never tell a lie. And I bet he has something to tell us if he agreed to meet with us at once.
Anderson. Katya, you're such a smart girl. You must have read a lot. Why do you still work at the museum, huh?
I study journalism in my spare time and enjoy being a tour guide. That's not interesting to you, though.
I'm very interested, honestly.
All right. We have a few minutes before our meeting. What would you like to talk about?
Tell me about yourself. How has your life been all this time?
No, that's not interesting. Why don't I tell you about Hans Christian Andersen? You're going to like it.
All right.
He was once traveling at night in a post coach along a road in Italy. And there he got to meet one of the most beautiful young girls of that time. Her name was Elena Guccioli. Everybody thought that he was an ugly man. But then he was writing the most exquisite fairy tales. And she was just so charmed by them that she fell in love and invited him to stay in her house in Verona.
Did he go?
He didn't. He backed out and ran away because he was afraid of being enslaved by her.
Katya, what are you saying?
I'm saying that Hans Christian was right. I've come to the same conclusion. It's important not to lose you or your freedom.
Listen, are you still mad at me for that night? Katya.
Mr. Augustus, over here!
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello there.
Good afternoon.
I have some information for you. Shall we?
Let's go.
Of course.